look at me like I'm crazy when I shut my feelings out. You look at me like I'm different, still you stay cause you feel something real. Get so lost in my moments, doesn't mean I don't need you. I fell in love with your colors, they kinda tell me what I'm thinking. I fell in love with the way we are and the way we lose it. There's something different about us, and the reason why we stay. We fly around like paper planes, they never know where we will fall. Nobody can see us, still they wanna tear us apart. There's something different about the way we are. There's something different about us. There's something different about us. We're pouring cup after cup after cup. Yeah, it's just the way we do it. Anything just to block out the real.
Relaxing. A strawberry pop tart. Just a video for my vlog. Nap time before golf.
Sit right outside for
All right.
It is worth it.
Any sport that I don't love, volleyball. I'm not very good at volleyball. I do enjoy volleyball.
That's really good. I think you did meat here. They said sunny beachfront Memorial Day weekend. 50 degrees. Take a video. Wait, you touch me. 50 degrees with no pen.
Oh my gosh. Thank you.
Muffins look so good.
你想坐邊啊？我坐埋邊，我坐埋邊，因為 dance too much。
One hot and one cold. This looks so good.
Unless you guys want to take the stroller.
Yeah.
Should we go and take a look?
I want some con. A feast for our last meal. Look how big this is. Compare my hand. Whoa, soups, a whole lobster. We ordered from 2 different places. We're going on a post-dinner summer stroll in the rain.
Dangerous.
Gotta help with digestion.